Here with head coach Frank McNair after the big win over Arkansas Pine Bluff. Coach, just start off with an opening statement.
Came out and it kicked off, and we just went down the field and scored. The opening kickoff, and great to see those guys execute like that, and came back and they give them a touchdown there. Give them a short field. I went for it on fourth and half a yard. My guys just got to get better, get low, and just give us a yard. So gave them a short field. They scored on that, and then we fumbled the ball on our own 20 and gave up another touchdown there. So coming back in the second half, made some adjustments, offense and defense, and the guys played extremely hard the second half. We came back and scored 21 unanswered points.
28
unanswered points. So that was big for the offense to get rolling. And Juwan Howard, I tell you what, he's a beast. He's tough, and I'm glad to have that young man be a part of this team and the things he do collectively with the running back room. And just being able to talk to those guys and get them to understand the situation in the running game. Nico Duffy came in and pounded, and then Leatherwood came in and scored him a touchdown. I'm glad to see that guy score, because after the effort he put in last week against McNair, he got to get on the pay dirt. So he scored a touchdown there. But overall effort, man, these guys showed a lot of character, a lot of belief in themselves, and it's all about Alcorn Brave brand of football. And I think that what we instill in these young men, together we rise. I think that's what happened tonight. We stick together, we rose to the occasion.
Coach, you already mentioned it. You talked about that three-headed monster and the trident offense. Just talk about the tip of that trident with Jarvian Howard, 295 yards tonight. Coach, that's unbelievable.
We got to find 5 more yards.
So we'll look through the stat sheet, and I'll try to pour something in there. Just talk about that trident offense and all three of those guys, and just the pounding and relentless over and over they do to a defense, and then all of a sudden it's just that quick strike like he had with that 78 and 80-yard run.
Those guys really complement each other, and things they do in the room, in the meeting room with Coach Booz. They really complement each other during the work time and during practice. You see how they work in practice, and you understand why they run so hard during the course of a game, because they work ethic during the course of a week. Leatherwood, Nico, and Howard, man, they work extremely hard, man. And I credit that to Coach Booz and what he's been teaching in the running back room. So the guys are very knowledgeable to the game, all of them. They understand the blocking scheme, so they know what holes to hit and how to manipulate the linebackers. So he does a great job at that.
After halftime, defensive adjustments by Coach Thomas and you and your staff, Coach, it was unbelievable. You already said it, 28 unanswered points, but it was the defense that spearheaded everything.
Just coming out the halftime, they made a big stand there right after halftime and made a stop, and we get the ball, and we got to go drive the ball down and score. And just to make that stand on defense the way they did the second half, normally it's vice versa. They come out and they score the second half, but they didn't. Defense did a great job of keeping them out the end zone. So that's the way it rose, and offense just continued to click and pound and get those guys tied up front, and we moved the ball down the field, and we had those big runs with Howard.
RPO from Scalapari tonight. I mean, obviously he does what he does, but again, in the second half, you're able to limit his passes and kind of make him come out of the pocket a little bit, which is where he's more comfortable, and move him left, move him right, and kind of get him thinking on the run. What was the meaning behind that, Coach? Was that the execution all along? Was that the game plan to get him on the move?
The biggest thing is we knew he was going to come in and execute well. The RPO that he does it well. And I think what we did the second half, came out and put a little press down on the receivers a little bit and kind of took that away from him. And his first look, he wasn't seeing it, so he had to run and escape out of the pocket. And I think we did a great job up front, chasing him down at times and making him throw the ball away and those things of that nature.
Coach, turnover every single game this season so far from the defense. What is it? What's going on?
I mean, these guys doing their job. They're doing their job. If they understand the concept of the defense, what Coach Thomas is trying to get them to do, read the concept of the routes, they'll follow in the hand. They'll throw it right to them. So I think Malcolm came up with a pick right there and did a great job of falling back and picking the ball off. So, great job by the defense. They came out and played extremely hard the second half.
Aaron Allen, consistent tonight, ran the offense, did just what you needed him to do.
And that's a big thing for him. Just manage the offense. He does a great job at that and doing that. Just kind of help us lead along the way. And passing game gonna come. The longer we can run the ball, it's gonna go up the passing game. So everybody's gonna start packing inside and stopping the run, and it's gonna look outside for us.
Coach, open week this week, is it well needed?
It is. We got a lot of guys that got banged up. We got a lot of guys previous injuries in the previous game we played, and we just got to get them in the training room and get them well. We got a week off, and gonna get these guys get back to the basic stuff. Try to get these guys well and get them healed, get them back to the playing surface for the battle week. So we'll take a little time off here, and we evaluate the film and see what we can do to get better, and come back on Tuesday and get back to the basic stuff. Just things that we need to work on ourselves, but Alcorn need to work on. We're not going to really worry about Valley right now until the week of. We just got to get ourselves right. We got to fix our stuff.
Coach, we talked about it last week. You come through this stretch of 4 monstrous games, 2-2. Coach, that's not bad at all.
It's a tough schedule. And I applaud the schedule. I love it.
You said you want that tough schedule.
Yeah, you can't have it any better. You got teams like that that's gonna make you better. And this made us better. This course of this game, just the adversity that hits and being able to fight back. We've been down before. Being able to come back and win ball games. So that's what it's gonna take the rest of this year. We just gotta continue to fight as a team and just stay together and rise to the occasion.
Coach, SWAC 1-0. That's the best way to start, though, isn't it?
Big time SWAC win here at home against Pine Bluff, and I'm excited about it. The players are excited about it, the coach staff as well. So they did a great job tonight. I'm proud of them and the effort they put into it through the week and getting these young men ready to play for a physical ball game tonight. So I'm excited about where we're at. We just got to keep working. I told them a while ago at the post-game speech, we just got a lot of work to do.
Coach, I just want to end it off just like this. We talked about it midweek also. Coach, Pine Bluff, it's a darn good football team over there that you won tonight.
They got a lot of talent over there. Doc Gamma had those guys prepared to play. They came in here and ready. They came off the bus ready to play. So that was a physical team. They did a lot of great things they did against us too as well. Scoring touchdowns was some good stuff, and quarterback runs. But I expect everybody the best shot. I told the players we're not going to sneak up on anybody. Everybody knows us now. Everybody knows us now. So we just got to continue to take care of what we need to take care of the Alcorn way and take care of our stuff, and it'll come.
Coach, end it as we always do. Braves together we rise.
Together we rise.
Thanks so much, Coach.